For step 12, we're gonna build the rear dampers. You're gonna need your two BC8s, these rear coil springs. You're gonna need these BC4, these longer shafts. Your C13, which is this little plastic piece. Your A3, your C4, your BA6 screws, and then you just kind of grease up your shaft, slide it onto the C13 piece. So it's going to go like so. Have your shock, and then the A3 at the opposite end. So let's get into it. It should be straightforward. Okay. Start by getting a bit of grease on here, whatever's I have a bunch of blue marine grease left over from my WPL builds. I'm going to use that on here because I feel like I didn't get enough Tamiya grease. Maybe I'm a heavy greaser. I don't know, but it seems like they give you a small little tube. Like, easiest way to do this, line up this side, place this right here on this, and it's gonna go down on in. You're gonna push it down. You're gonna screw that on in. Okay, so that's a little tricky to get started because of the spring, but it's nothing too fancy because it is a friction shock. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. Now we're gonna do the same thing on this other one. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. And then you're gonna take your two BA6s and screw those in. There's a hole in your C4 that you're gonna line up with your C13. And that will screw in like so. Okay, that's one rear damper. Same thing, make sure you line up the hole. All right, that's two rear dampers. So, next step is you are going to take 4 of these BC2s. You're going to put them on the top and the bottom. The top is going to screw in right here, and the bottom screws in right here. Now you're supposed to have 2 of these BB7 3mm washers. I could only find one. I must have lost one, so hopefully I'll be good going without it. I'll show you, make sure you grease these up. That was very heavy, but I'm making it work. Oh, and I did find the little straw for my antenna. Is it necessary? No. But it's just, I don't know. It's part of the original and the charm and all that, so I feel like I want it on there. Okay. Got that side taken care of. Let's just admire for a minute how far we've come. Got a lot going on in here. Again, cable management's not my best, my cup of tea, but the rear, I mean, got the rear dampers on, got the sport tune motor in there, you know, got the ESC and the Dumbo RC receiver. Got my my servo mounted up. We're making progress, you know. Next up is the front arm. So the next part of the build is the front arms. We will move on to step 14. And probably step 15, attaching the bumper. And then attaching the front shocks. After that is the wheel assembly. And we're going to attach the wheels, both the front and rear. And this is, let's connect the battery. What do you know? That's all that's left outside of doing any steering adjustment on the front tires, building and painting the driver, and doing the decals on the body.